Friends, have you ever wondered how much of your entire life just passes by, simply walking? But what if I told you that this ordinary act of walking can actually become your spiritual journey? What if every step became a prayer? What if every breath became meditation? Your whole life could be transformed. And that's the secret we're going to explore today. The profound teaching of Paramhansa Yogananda. A teaching so simple that your everyday walk can turn into a divine practice. Friends, if you too want to transform your life, if you also want to experience this sacred practice, then come, be a part of our Divya Antar family. Backhand index pointing right, subscribe to this channel. Backhand index pointing right and tell us in the comments. Have you ever chanted a mantra while walking? What was your experience? Your comments inspire us and make the spiritual family even stronger. Think about it. We walk every day. From home to the market. From the office back home. Sometimes in the park, sometimes down the street. Our feet keep moving automatically. But the mind? It keeps wandering somewhere else. Worrying about yesterday. Or fearing what tomorrow may bring. We keep thinking. But we forget to live in the present moment. Paramhansa Yogananda once said, "The greatest tragedy of man is that he is not present in the now." But he also gave us a simple solution. A secret so easy that anyone can practice it. And that is chanting a mantra while walking. What is a mantra? It is a sacred sound that frees the mind. Imagine this. You're walking. There's a crowd. There's noise. But deep inside, with every step, your heart is echoing. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. What would you feel? Peace. Strength. A divine presence. Yogananda said, when a person takes each step with God's name, ordinary life becomes extraordinary. Here's how to practice it. Whenever you go for a walk, first calm your mind for a moment. Then, match your steps with the mantra. Left step, Om. Right step, Namah Shivaya. Walk slowly. No need to rush. If you like, you can also connect the mantra with your breath. Inhale, Om. Exhale, Namah Shivaya. At first, the mind will resist. It'll say, "What are you doing? This is a waste of time." But remember, the mind's nature is to wander. Gently bring it back to the mantra. Slowly, your steps and the mantra will merge. Each step will feel like a bell. Each breath, like a lamp. And you'll realize that even ordinary walking is a form of meditation. As you begin this practice, you'll notice subtle changes. First, the restlessness of the mind starts to quiet down. Then, your steps and your breath fall into rhythm. As if your body and soul are moving as one. Gradually, you'll feel your stress, anxiety, and worries start melting away. This isn't magic. It's a simple practice. But it can completely shift your consciousness. Yogananda often said, small practices, if done regularly, can change the entire direction of your life. And this walking mantra is one such practice. So, friends, we've now seen how chanting a mantra while walking calms the mind, brings harmony to breath and movement, and transforms an ordinary walk into a sacred practice. Next, we'll go deeper to understand how this affects your subtle body, purifies your karma, and leads you towards that state of Ajapa Japa, where the mantra repeats itself within you, effortlessly. We all know we are not just flesh and bone. Within us lies the subtle body, where life energy flows through channels and chakras. When you chant a mantra while walking, each step balances that inner energy. Each breath purifies those channels. And slowly, your chakras begin to awaken. especially the Anahata chakra, the heart chakra. Because whenever you call upon the divine with love and devotion, the first place that opens is your heart. And as your heart blossoms, you begin to feel a gentle compassion, a deep peace, and a divine joy flowing through you. Paramhansa Yogananda said, "Every repetition of the mantra lightens the burden of the past. Our karmas lie hidden within us like seeds. And when the time comes, they sprout into pain, sorrow, and obstacles. But what does the mantra do? It burns those seeds, weakens their power, and slowly, the burden of many lifetimes begins to lift. With each mantra you chant while walking, your steps don't just move forward. Your soul does too. The weight falls away. Your face grows lighter, and new energy fills your stride. That is why those who adopt this practice find their whole lives transformed. And then comes that extraordinary state. The yogis call it Ajapa Japa. In ordinary japa, chanting, you must consciously repeat the mantra. But in Ajapa Japa, the mantra resonates within you by itself. Even when the body sleeps, inside, the mantra continues. Om. 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 Yogananda said, when a seeker practices sincerely, a day will come when he no longer repeats the mantra. The mantra repeats itself in his soul. Imagine. You're walking. Birds are singing. People are talking. But within you, with every step, every breath, the mantra echoes on its own. That is Ajapa Japa, where the seeker and the practice become one. And when you embrace this practice, amazing changes happen. The mind becomes steady and peaceful. Stress and anxiety begin to dissolve. A divine glow shines on your face. Your words carry sweetness and power. And most importantly, you feel closer to God from within. This is the true spiritual magnetism. The divine magnetism that Yogananda always spoke of. Dear friends, today you discovered how walking with a mantra can transform your life, balance your energy, purify your karma, and lead you into Ajapa Japa. But now, the choice is yours. Will you just listen and move on? Or will you bring this practice into your daily life? Remember, every step you take with the mantra is a step towards the divine. So, friends, if this message touched your heart, backhand index pointing right, comment below, what mantra will you start chanting while walking from today? Backhand index pointing right, like this video. Backhand index pointing right, subscribe to the channel. Backhand index pointing right, and share this message with your loved ones. Because when you share this practice with others, you're not just sharing knowledge, you're awakening another soul. We are the Divya Antar family, where every step, every breath, every word moves towards divinity. Om Shanti.